The only thing that can change a person more than love is pain. There's something about pain that forces profound reflection in ways that love does not quite reach. Pain brings up questions about ourselves, our choices, and even how we fit into the world around us. Questions which often require honest answers if we are to move forward with any sort of clarity. Thanks to my ruthless childhood, I'm more familiar with pain than love. Was my journey predetermined? If so, why did the universe decide it needed to take such an active role in shaping me? Was there some greater purpose behind all those years of abuse? And what was the point of that final night at home when everything changed for good? The things my grandparents would say to me filled the room like weights threatening to crush me. I had always thought they didn't like me much, but never imagined they'd hate me. Each time I was around them and heard their cruel words, a small piece of my self-worth chipped away. After months and months of relentless berating, I started believing what they said about me. That I was worthless and unlovable. That I would be alone forever because no one wanted anything from someone as pathetic as me. That I was an animal, a dog who needed training before it could ever hope for companionship or love. Even when my grandmother wasn't present, her words were so loud in my head, her voice still echoed through my mind. I've only been fortunate enough to experience love twice, yet neither of these moments managed to last as long as I had hoped. In hindsight, I can't help but blame myself for the dissolution of both relationships. The first experience was unconditional. My mother loved me regardless of being shamed by my grandfather for having me out of wedlock. But once addiction took hold of her, I became just another burden on top of all the other ones she already carried. She turned against me, instead of turning towards me. It hurt then, just as much as now. I get chills when I think about how I almost went down the same path. Drugs and alcohol nearly destroyed my life too, until I got another taste of love. Meeting Tristan showed me that true happiness existed outside of pain. He never realized he saved me. Had we never met, I might very well have ended up dead. Tristan was different from every guy I'd ever known. Kinder, gentler, and most importantly, patient. Unfortunately, his patience ran thin after I became a little too dependent upon him. He wanted to see me grow and become better. I was comfortable remaining damaged as long as I had his attention. When I finally got sick of my own bull and decided to rid of my old ways, he was gone, without warning. No goodbye, nothing. There's only so much pain one person can endure. Too much of it will turn you into the animal your grandparents already saw in you. Sooner or later, you'll snap, lash out, even seek revenge. You won't care anymore. At least I don't. I'm tired of caring. Tired of trying to please everyone else except for myself. If pain is going to have a permanent place in my life, I'm going to have to avoid at least being on its receiving end. To be continued. Follow Vindistrict Talks for weekly stories.